Hey guys, it's Dima from Tech, and today we're checking the Tradfri by Ikea. And this is a LED for E27. It's, well, RGB, it's Zigbee, and hopefully it will work with the Home Assistant as a regular Zigbee light. Let's check this out. This is where the Ikea RGB light will go. Now, this regular lamp, it's not something bright, it's just for environment and just for nice looking things. So let's turn it off and replace the light bulb. Now, this is an RGB one, and as I said, it's not... by the way, I don't remember how to actually take this off. That's why I'm doing it from above. You can also do it from the bottom, most likely. And again, it's just a regular light bulb size. So once I connect it, that's it. We should be able to sort of turn it on, and that's it. Let's see. Actually, it's even brighter, honestly. But hey, that's fixable. I mean, everything what we need to do is just go to Home Assistant, to Devices, and let me just try to do it live. And probably we'll just try to edit. Now, honestly, I'm not sure how to put it into pairing mode. Most likely we'll need to turn it off and on and off and on a few times. I'm not sure how many. So let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, I'm not sure why, but it's not like some other lights that I'm used to that blink or something when they are in pairing mode. This one I'm totally not sure. So I guess we will be back to the manual. Here's the thing. I found out how to do the pairing, and let's do this. You know what? I was wrong. It's not 5 times, it's not 8 times how I thought in some lights, and it's not 10. It's 6. Why it needs to be 6, I don't know, but let's do this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you see, it's blinking. Now if I press Set Devices, I think I should get it on. Yeah, here it is. I'll try to do like this, and yeah, that's it. It's actually already paired, so I can just press the light and just dim it, for example. It's actually dim now, it's not turned off. And we can choose lights, different colors. We can do whatever color we want. It's RGB indeed. Sometimes it moves really weird on the phone, I don't know why, but yeah, it does work. That's quite cool. Let's turn it back like this or something, or we can do like probably mod like this, or even like this, which is a little bit warmer. Kinda nice. Let's see if I can see if we have something special on that light here. I don't think there's like something special that we can see. On off, of course. Oh, there is like transition that you can do, and whether it's power on or power off behavior when you do this. That's quite cool. Power on level and startup color. Oh, so you can pretty much choose the startup color if you want and change that. That is quite cool. And honestly, that's kind of working really well. And from Home Assistant. Now, if you buy some Zigbee button with that, you can also use that, but actually, I do like that. And honestly, I think I would make some automation, like if somebody sits here on the sofa nearby, then, and it's kind of dark, or at least dark outside, it would turn on that light. I do need to figure out how do you recognize on Home Assistant if somebody sits on the sofa. There are multiple ways to do that. I'm pretty sure I can figure out something, or just get some sensor that will do that for me. Anyways, don't forget to like this and subscribe and comment on the videos, because this thing really helps us to do much cooler stuff like that or other things. And I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching this Tech episode. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you won't miss any future video. And I'll see you on the next one!